Well, Dan, obviously here at St George's Park, just talk us through how your summer's been, because obviously you've had a minor operation and you're on your way back from that. How did that all come about?
I actually didn't know what the injury was to start with. I had it towards the back end of last season, but I could play through it at the time, so I didn't think it was anything serious. But once we come out of lockdown, I still had a bit of pain. So luckily I saw a specialist quite early on, and I had the op 6 weeks ago and back training today, thankfully.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, it was quite a minor operation, but it's something that you feel happier that you got it done now and you can concentrate on getting back fit for the season.
Obviously initially I probably felt worse straight after the op, but towards the end of last season I was finding it difficult to continue to play, especially at the tempo we were playing at, through the pain. So I'm just glad it's sorted now, and I can look back obviously happy that it's sorted, and I'm looking forward to the start of this season.
Yeah, it was muscular, wasn't it?
Yeah, just around this area, to be honest. It's classed as your groin, so it's called, it's minor groin op, but it's not directly in my groins. It's basically from doing a lot. I've had a busy couple of seasons, not really rested, so I think it's done me some good. Obviously I'm sorted now. I've had a nice rest, and obviously the hard work begins now.
Yeah, and you've been down the training ground obviously whilst the players have been working. You've been in and around them, and that's maybe good, because obviously sometimes, particularly in the situation we find ourselves at the moment, the rehab might have been done on your own, and that would be a little bit depressing. I've
been lucky in that aspect. I haven't missed being around the boys. I've been in. Obviously I haven't been doing the sessions they have, but I've been running quite a lot, doing my strength work, and I've still been in and around the group, so that was the main thing.
Yeah, and last season when you came in, I think we were playing 4 at the back, and I remember talking to you at the time, and you said obviously at Newport all you really played was wing back. So towards the end of the season when the formation changed, I'd imagine you really relished that role. Yeah,
it suits me down to a T. I've played it a lot, especially over the past 4 years at Newport. So I was happy when to that formation. It worked well for the team at the time, the players we had, and I'm excited to get back to it.
Yeah, what's the key to that kind of formation? Because obviously the 2 wing backs have to be energetic and be able to get up and down. But is it more about communication with your centre halves and making sure that just because there's 3 of them, you don't presume that they're marking?
Yeah, that, and obviously we were playing really well at the time when we were using that formation. So obviously we were being very aggressive as a team. You know, high press, lots of pressure on their defenders, and I feel like that suits my personality and my game. Being aggressive, working hard, and it brought out the best in me. So obviously I'm just happy that I'm going to be able to do that again this season, hopefully.
Yeah, a week at St George's Park now, which is obviously, with the situation we find ourselves in globally, it's not something we can go to Spain or Portugal like we've done in previous years. But facilities here and what you've seen so far, it must be excellent for footballers to come and get there.
100%. This is the second time I've been here. I haven't actually been in this specific area or on the pitches we're going to be on, but it looks amazing, and especially for me, my first session back. I was always excited about coming here and knowing that I was going to be back playing here. So yeah, it's really good for us, and we can have a good week together.
Yeah, and players like everybody else was just desperate for a bit of clarity. Yeah. You know when the season's going to start, you know when the cups are going to start, and that gives you a little bit of something to work towards.
100%. We're so used to routine as footballers. When it completely goes out the window, it is difficult to deal with. You know, you don't know when you're going to be back. You don't know when you're going to be playing football again. So to have obviously a set routine, know when we're back, know what we have to work towards, it's exciting.
And during that lockdown period, it's always interesting. You speak to someone who's single, not got no kids, they're probably bored out of their brain. As a family man like yourself, you probably relished that opportunity to spend more time with them.
I loved it. I did. It was the first time since my daughter's been born, so 2.5 years ago, that I've got to spend a lot of time with her and my wife, and I loved every minute of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be back playing football now, but it was a good time, yeah.
Was your daughter thinking, Daddy, why are you still here? Why are you not working?
I think, do you know what, actually? She gets more excited seeing me now when I come back from football than she was when I was there every day, so it's good, yeah.
Did you learn anything during lockdown? I mean, some people have been learning languages, some people have been playing guitar. Did anything come up for you during that period?
Potty training. My little girl is now potty trained, so...
Is she an expert now?
She is actually. She actually tells me how to do it. So, she's potty trained. That was probably the best thing that came out of lockdown.
I think, to be fair, if you've got children, then the days tend to go as they normally would, rather than if you try to fill time, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know how long we were in actually lockdown for, but it feels like a long time ago now. Fortunately, the weather was good. And, it was good to spend quality time with them.
And just finally, as I mentioned earlier, with the season not that far away now, do you still get that excitement of a season? And is it a little bit weird this year because you know that we're going to start without fans and it's going to be so different to what you're normally used to?
Yeah, it is going to be different. Obviously, the main thing is we get to play football. It's going to be difficult not having our fans there with us, but as long as we can start well, and hopefully by the time the fans come back in, obviously, hopefully we'd have been had a really good start and we can kick on from there.